Good day everyone, I'm El Virilio and today we're gonna make puto. So first thing to do is to measure all the ingredients to use to make puto. So I am the one who measure the dry ingredients. So I have here the dry ingredients, all-purpose flour, white sugar, and of course the baking powder. And first thing that we'll do is to sift the flour to remove the lumps. Para maalis yung kanyang buo-buo. So kailangan nating i-sift maigi. Need ko ng 2 cups of all-purpose flour, another 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And then, ile-level lang ulit natin siya para mapantay. So, isang ganun lang siya. Ganyan. Kasi once na hindi natin ma-flat ng maigi yung ating all-purpose flour, magkakaroon ng conflict sa ating lulutuin. So, hindi maging accurate yung measurements natin. So, next naman is yung ating white sugar. So, same lang din ang gagawin ko. Kukuha lang din ako ng white sugar and then ilalagay ko siya dito. So, need ko ng 1 cup white sugar. So, ganyan. And then, gagamit ulit ako ng kutsilyo. Hindi ko ng kutsilyo para ma-flat natin siya. Ito po yung tamang sukat ng ating sugar. So, pag mali yung sukat ng ating sugar, hindi magandang kinalabasan ng ating lulutuin. So, ayan na 1 cup of sugar. Next is baking powder. So, I need 2 tablespoons of baking powder. So, this one is 1 tablespoon. Same lang din gagawin natin katulad ng pag-measure natin sa all-purpose flour. So, gamit ko ulit yung kutsilyo and then pa-flat ko lang siya ng, ito yung tamang pag-measure ng dry ingredients. Hindi yung sobrang puno, hindi naman yung kulang, yung sakto lang. Kasi once na kulang yung ating mga measurement, magkakaroon ng conflict sa ating lulutuin. Katulad nito, halimbawa hindi accurate yung baking powder, hindi aalsa yung ating puto. Hindi maganda yung kalalabasan.
So good day everyone, I'm Nicole Rangi. Since we are going to make a puto, I'm going to measure a liquid ingredient. So we have here an oil, water, and milk. First is we are going to measure an oil. Since we had butter, we have a substitute which is oil. So this is a tablespoon. So we need 2 tablespoons of oil. One, two. So this is, we have a tablespoon of oil. So the second we are going to measure is water. So we have here a measuring cup. So lay down in surface. So we don't need to lift this because pag nilift natin, hindi magiging tugma yung measure niya. So we need a 1 cup of water. So ang 1 cup dito is 250 ml. So we are going to measure this. So this is, we have an 1 cup of water. So last liquid ingredients that we are going to measure is milk. So we need a 3/4 cup which is 160 ml. So lay down in flat surface, so don't lift it, and since we have a 3/4 cup of milk. Accurate measurement in baking is crucial because small miscalculation can affect texture, taste, and consistency. So baking is a science that relies on precise ratios, so incorrect measurements can lead to failed recipes. Understanding proper mensuration techniques ensure consistency and repeatability in baking. In conclusion, precise liquid measurement is essential for successful baking. Using the correct tools, reading measurement properly, and practicing accuracy help achieve consistent and high quality results. So always make sure that measure carefully to ensure the best baking outcomes. That's all. Thank you.